it's Amanda and I'm coming to you with another 7 swatches. Today I have 4 inks from Vanness and I have 3 inks from a little swap I did with Kristen Creates. And I think it's 3. Yeah, it is 3. We did a nice little inky swap. I asked for some Birmingham and she had one of the ones that I had requested. This Magnolia Mirage. Look at her labels, they're so cute. And then she also sent me the link to her little sheet and told me to pick some if I wanted to. She picked a few of my inks and so we did a swap. So the Birmingham Pen Company ink I asked for was Magnolia Mirage, and she also had Ink Institute and Gourmet Pens Ice Fog and Saskatoon Berry Pie. And these are 2 inks I've wanted to try but just haven't gotten around to like ordering them or anything. I always find these things when I'm trying to be good. So, you know, there's that. So, thank you, Kristen, for swapping inks with me. I sent her a few. I don't remember. Do I have them? I think there were some Sailor 50 States inks that I sent her. Yeah, some Sailor 50 States inks. And actually, I finished 2 of my bottles making samples for her, which was exciting, actually. Not that it takes a ton to like finish those bottles, but it's always nice to finish a bottle of ink, even if it's being sampled out, you know? So one thing that I can't find is there it is. Little notebook I use for background paper. I've been using this Moromon Nemosine A5 grid just because it's the 182, just because I've had it on hand and it's here, and that's what I use for the background swatches. So we're going to swatch inks here. I'm going to swatch inks on the coloring cards that I've pulled. And yeah, and then I'll show you the ink that we got from Vanness as well. I have Dominant Industry Unicorn. We have Tono Limbs Hakomoraito and Octopus Neon Violet. I had a neon pink in my cart, and while I was waiting to add things to my cart that I knew that I wanted, it sold out. So bummer about that. But they had neon violet. I found neon violet when I was looking around, so I was like, oh, I'll try that. And then a bottle of Pelikan 4001 violet. This is my first like Pelikan ink. I think I've used like a sample courtesy of like Inkvent or whatever. Or not Inkvent, Inkflate. But yeah, I was gonna get a sample, and then like the bottles aren't that expensive, and I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll just get a bottle of it. It's purple, I'll love it, it's fine. So yeah, so we're gonna start with the inks from Kristen, and then I'll swatch the inks from Vanness below. So all right, so starting with the one that I asked for, which is Birmingham Pen Company Magnolia Mirage. So I did a thing on Simone's Discord where I posted and asked if people had, because I was like, some things are out of stock and I like really want to try it, and like they just take forever to come back in stock and you don't know if it's going to be the same. And so blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, well, I'll just ask people if they have things. Like I have a ton of Birmingham Pen Company inks. I have a ton of ink in general. So I'm like more than happy to swap. So, yeah. So this is one of the ones that I asked for, and she was one that had it. So, yeah, that's exciting. It's one that it's one that I'm not sure that I will love, but I just like, it's been weighing on me that I haven't tried it, but I don't want to get like a bottle of it and not like it. Okay, so this is from Kristen Creates, because it's one of those, it's one of those like weird like dirty inks, and like sometimes I like those and sometimes I don't. But everybody talks about this one. Birmingham Pen Co. Magnolia Mirage. I'm not sure if it's the ink or the card, but I'm having a lot of trouble writing with it. on the card. Seeing some slight tarnishing in my brass nib. I wonder if that's something that I can clean up. I'll have to look. I'm sure that it can, right? Okay, it's much prettier dry. It's one of those that's really illegible when it's wet, it seems like. Okay, let's swatch. It's so gross. I love it. It just looks dirty. It just looks like dirty, you know what I mean? If I zoom in. Zooming in is never a good idea. I should zoom back out. But also, sorry again for the lighting and the shadows. We have after dark lighting. But you can see there's some blue. Definitely some chroma shading. This is a really interesting color. Happy for the sample to get to try it. Ooh, what was on the back of here? Ooh, that's shimmer from Wearingo Atlas. Cute. Oh, I forgot to... Boop. I'm just going to use the paintbrush because it's right here. I don't feel like getting another tool dirty. So that's Wearingo, Birmingham Pen Company, Magnolia Mirage. If you have this ink, what do you think of it? Do you love it? I feel like it's, I don't know if it's divisive or not, but it feels like one that people have opinions on. Next up we have Ink Institute and Gourmet Pen, Saskatoon Berry Pie. This is like, I always end up wanting to get this when, because a few times I've bought pens from her, like the Banus, the unicorn pens. And then because it's in Canadian dollars usually, I think you can tell it to convert to American dollars, but I always like forget that it's in Canadian default. That I'm like, oh, the price. And then I don't add anything else extra to it. This is a very generous sample. Thank you, Kristen. I don't add anything extra to it, and so I miss out on like the inks and stuff. And then then it converts, and I'm like, oh wait, it actually wasn't that expensive. I probably could have gotten some ink, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't need all the other ink. This is why we have pen friends, because they can share their ink, like in this case. So this again is from Kristen Creates. Lovely, lovely sort of magenta color. Ink Institute times Gourmet Pens Saskatoon Berry Pie. Lovely in color. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I should have written Mirage on here. I didn't do that. I'm going to do that for here. Long name. Messy handwriting. Oh, I have ink all over this dip pen. And therefore all over my hands. And I just took a shower, so I can't... The best way to get ink off your hands, I found, is taking a shower. Something about like taking a shower and washing my hair gets all the ink off. I don't know what it is about that specifically, but washing my hands just does not do justice. Oh, this is so pretty. Like, I feel like this isn't really anything different than, like, Diamine Deep Magenta maybe, or whatever. Like, this is a color that everybody has probably, but it's so pretty. I might put this in my Leonardo, excuse me, PM 4.5. I've typically only put like gray in there. I think I put Diamine, Earl Grey in it. That's the only ink that's ever been in it. But this would be pretty. It's got like pinks and purples and turquoises and green, like all the colors, like blacks, dark grays. I went with Earl Grey on that pen because of the dark trim. And they have Gourmet pens and Ink Institute Ice Fog, which is like a gray, I think bluish gray perhaps. This parafilm stuff is really nice. I got some strips of it, but the strips are like much bigger than what other people have been using. So I might need to like check again. But the strips are actually like, they're a pain in the butt, but they come in this cute little case that I can never open. But they come in strips like this, and they're a little difficult to like get off of the film or off the backing, but yeah. I'll use them up and then I'll get something else, a smaller size maybe, because they seem to do the job. I guess I'll find out. I'm sending my first ink samples out with them. They're on the way. They haven't been delivered yet, but they're on the way. Oh, I forgot to do my swatch. Okay, we'll fix that in a minute. Again, this is from Kristen Creates. Ooh, this is very light. Perfect name for it though. Ink Institute Gourmet pens. Ice Fog. Gorgeous. Quickly do my little swatch of berry pie. I think I cleaned this off already. Ink Institute. Okay. It goes down like an icy blue and then turns to this like icy pink. It's very pretty. Gorgeous. So pretty. Oh, this is really lovely. This would look really nice in the winter sky. Although it's looking definitely darker, like a blue-gray on the camera than it is in person. It's a really like light lavender. But you can see where like the pink underneath and the blue kind of splitting out. Interesting. So interesting. Ink is so fun. Ink is so much fun. Why is ink so fun? Kristen, thank you so much for these ink samples. I really appreciate it. I hope you love the inks that I sent you just as much. Oh, link. Kristen Creates also has a YouTube channel. You may or may not know this, but I will link it up in... I'll link it in the description, and I'll also put a card up there in the corner if you'd like to check her out, in case you didn't know she had a channel. Okay, let's see. What do I want to start with? Let's start with the bottle of ink. Again, this is Pelikan Violet. One of those just like standard ink, standard good behaving purples that I feel like everyone seems to love. And I just like, because it was such a basic purple, I just kind of skipped by it. And now we're fixing that. It's really funny because the day that I ordered mine, I think somebody used it in a video. I want to say it was maybe Stationary Dumpling, but I could be wrong about who it was. I was like, oh, I just ordered that. 4001 Violet. Beautimus, Beautimus. This is the bottle, so I'm gonna write that in here. I don't know why, it just seems important at that moment. Just a really nice basic purple. It's not trying to be flashy. It's not trying to be sheeny. It's just purple. Or I guess violet, but still purple. It's just purple. It's not trying to do too much. It's a basic purple and it knows it, and it does very well at its job. Pleased. I'm pleased. Oops. I put this away before I could swatch it like a dingus. Very nice, very nice, very nice. It is just a nice basic purple. It's lovely. Here's what the Hobonichi swatches look like so far. All right. Do Neon Violet, and then I'm gonna save Hakomoraito till the end because I feel like that's the only one that's like odd man out. I don't know if this has shimmer in it. It kind of looks like it does. Somebody else just recently used this in a video, and I had gotten a sample but not a bottle. I don't remember who. I opened this one, so that's the one that we're doing next. It's Dominant Industry Unicorn. I can't remember who I just saw this. Somebody else just had it on their channel. I can't remember who. Part of me wants to say Anna Jolene or Mandy. Bookshot is Mandy, but I don't know if that's true. I don't remember. But it's beautiful. Dominant Industry. unicorn. I don't need a bottle of this. I don't need a bottle of this. I do not need a bottle of this. I do not need a bottle of everything. Or anything. It's very pretty though. I'm gonna shake it up because I think it does have some shimmer. This another one that will look really nice in the Sailor Pro Gear Winter Sky. Well, I have the Pro Gear Slim, but oh, there is shimmer. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. What a cute color. Reminds me of it reminds me a little bit of that Diamine Bashful Blueberry from, it's a Cult Pens exclusive. I have it actually. I have a bottle of it. It reminds me a little of that, although there is some chroma shading now happening. I'm gonna just shake this up again so we can get our hobo swatch. But with shimmer, obviously. This the other ink doesn't have shimmer. This one does. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, wow. My light's really picking up that shimmer too, and it looks really beautiful. So cute. This is such a fun set of inks. Man, I pick good inks. All right, last of the pinky purpley goodness, we've got Octopus Inks Neon Violet. This looks like paint. I have of the few noodlers I have these neon inks that look like paint, and they smell like paint too. And I actually do love them, despite them being noodlers. But yeah, it is like writing with paint. This doesn't smell like it, but I feel like it's gonna write like it. Okay, so this is Octopus Inks Neon Violet. It almost looks pink, but not as pink as like the pink would look. Oh, I didn't forgot to write it on the other side. Octopus Inks. I would like to see this next to the neon pink because I bet they are different. The other ink I have, it's like Rachmaninoff is the hot pink one, and then there's also a purple one. Is it Tchaikovsky? I don't remember if I have a bottle of that or if I just have I'd gotten a sample from somebody. I mean, this basically looks pink, not violet to me. What do y'all think? Oh, I forgot to do my swatchy swatch over here. It's definitely a very wet ink. Whatever they put in these like pigment inks makes them flow so wet. This looks more pink than violet to me, but whatever. That's fine. I got it, I tried it. I don't know if I'll use it or when I'll use it or what pen I'll probably put in a Twisby, let's be real. Okay. Last but most certainly not least, and definitely not the odd one out. Oh wait, there's shimmer in here? I didn't know there was shimmer in here. Oh, cool. I did not know there was shimmer in here. Cool. I thought it was just like a interesting sort of teal. Okay. I have been surprised. I have been surprised by the ink that I've purchased. Once again, ink all over the pen. Okay. This I got from Vanness Pens, of course. I actually thought I got a different ink, but I guess not. Tono and Limbs. Hakomoraito. Moraito? How do you say that? Hakomoraito? This is very pretty. I mean, I haven't seen it much at all yet, but I anticipate it being pretty. Because I just discovered there's shimmer in it, I'm gonna shake it up one more time. It looks like it's gold shimmer. Oh, that's so neat. I didn't realize it had shimmer. Boop. Boom. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This page is very pretty. This page is very, very pretty. The shimmer does seem subtle, but it is, I see it in the H and the M and the darker letters. It's very subtle in the scribble. Zoom in, I don't know if you can see it. It's like, it's a very subtle shimmer. It's in the, I can see it in the bottom where it's lighter. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna let those dry, and I'm gonna let them dry. I don't know what else to say. Here's what our Hobonichi page looks like so far. This still needs to dry a lot, but oh, that's so pretty. There's pink, there's blue, there's, oh my god, I don't need that ink, but I definitely need that ink. This has the like weird sheen that like neon paints like inks have. And you can see the shimmer here in the bigger letters. It's not quite as like teal. It is teal, but I expected it to be a different shade of teal. It's very pretty. And the shimmer is so subtle and so pretty. Surprised by ink. Okay, I'm gonna let these dry. I'll be back. All right, and we're back. We're back. We're gonna look at our swatches. We have, first up, we have Magnolia Mirage. Just beautiful, like pink, purple, crazy shading, and like, it's wild. It's a pink that goes purple. It's insane. I'm glad I got to try it. Thank you, Krista, for sending this to me. I appreciate it. Next up, we swatched Ink Institute Saskatoon Pie. This swatch took forever to dry. I actually had to take my heat gun and finish off the corner of it. But this is just another beautiful, like, dark purple. As it's dry, it kind of, on the card anyway, it kind of reminds me of Van Diemen's Black Tongue Spider Orchid. I don't think it's the same exactly. This is probably darker, but it gives me that same vibe. Although this swatch doesn't really do that. It has like a, if you get a pool of ink, it looks like it has this like really interesting like brown sheen. Then we have Ice Fog, which is this really pretty chroma shading. I thought this was going to be gray, but look at it. It's really cool. It's showing up more blue on the camera. It's definitely leaning more pinky purple on in person. But here's the swatch on that one as well. Again, Pelikan Violet. It's a pretty, beautiful standard purple, standard violet ink. Really lovely. You probably already have it in your stash because I'm just a hater on basic inks until I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm not a hater. I just never got around to getting it because there were so many other interesting things. But this is good. Then we have a Dominant Industry Unicorn. This is beautiful. This is stunning. I need it. I don't need a bottle of it. Calm thyself. Then we have Octopus Inks Neon Violet. This still looks pink to me. I'm sure next to the pink it will look purple, but I'm definitely seeing, it's definitely looking more pink to my eye. And then we have Tono Limbs Hakomoraito. This subtle wash of shimmer, I think. Okay, you can see it better here. That was my other light is too much light, but the subtle wash of sparkle over everything. Sorry for the shadows, but here's how the inks look. This still looks too blue, but here's how they look without the extra light. Oh, that's so stunning. But yeah. Here's the swatches in the Hobonichi. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm really happy that we did another 7 swatches. Thank you, Kristen Creates, for the first 3 samples, and the other ones were purchased from Vanness pens with my own money. And yeah, that's all I've got for you today. Let me know what you think. Do you have any of these inks? Do you want to try any of these inks? Are any of these inks on your wish list? Do you dislike any of these inks? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about Pelikan 4001 Violet? Is it one you've slept on, just like me? Or are you pretty in the know? Are you a knower? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Love you. Bye.